Friends, hello friends. I just came across a very interesting question in your RS Aggarwal 17th edition and 2026 print. The question is on page number 736 and the question number is 58. What is the question? Question is PQRS is a diameter of a circle of radius 6 centimeter. So what's the circle PQRS? PQRS is the diameter of a circle of radius 6 centimeter. PQ, QR and RS are equal. So first of all, we can do this very easily. First of all, as this much information has been entered into our head, we will try to understand it. We will draw a rough circle on this page. Please do not judge this image, okay? And let's say this is the diameter. If radius is of 6 centimeter, then diameter by default, which we will call D, will be of 12 centimeter. Now we also know that diameter is divided into three parts: PQ, QR and RS. Now if this whole line is divided into three parts, let's say like this: A, B, C, where A is PQ, B is QR and C is RS, then we can say that, and they are equal, then we can say that 3x equal to 12 centimeter, where x is the length of each segment then x is 4 centimeter. Now let's try to understand the question more deeply. Are equal semicircles are drawn with PQ. This is a semicircle PQ, so you can see PQ, and this one is the semicircle, and QS has diameters QS. This is a semicircle. Now of this QS semicircle, this is the diameter, they are also saying QS, and this PQ semicircle PQ is the diameter. Okay, shown in given. If PS, that is whole length, is 12 centimeter, that we have already found out with this radius information. Find the perimeter and area of the shaded region. This region we have to find the perimeter and area. What is the perimeter? Perimeter will be something like this. So how can we find the perimeter? First of all, if we calculate the perimeter of your circle, of this big circle, if we calculate the perimeter of this area only, of the semicircle, or you can say that we can calculate the perimeter of the whole circle and divide it by 2, then we will get this line. Then we will calculate the perimeter of this half, and then this half, then we will get the total perimeter, and the area thing we will solve later. So let's do it. What will be the perimeter of the big circle? Let's say P1 equal to 2 pi r, but we only want half, so we will divide it by 2. So perimeter, we only want half, we divided by 2, then we will get pi r. What is pi r? R is 3.14 into, what is it, is 6 centimeter. Let's calculate this in centimeter, and if we need to change the unit later, we will do it 10. 3.14 into 6. We will solve it later. That is easily solvable. You can also solve this. Now we will calculate. Let me draw the rough diagram. We have calculated this. Let's calculate this. PQ. This is P, this is Q, is this whole length is 4 centimeter, then means the radius will be 2 centimeter. And if this is 2 centimeter of radius, then I can say that this length will be equal to pi into 2, that's 3.14 into 2. Now this length we will do it fastly. This is 4 centimeter QR, and RS is also 4, that means the whole is 8 centimeter, and the radius will be 4 centimeter. Then will be the radius. If the radius will be 4 centimeter, this the parameter of this one will be, let's say, PQ, and P3 will be pi into 4, that will be 3.14 into 4. Total parameter of the shaded region, perimeter of the shaded region will be equal to P1 plus P2 plus P3. This will be equal to, if we take pi into 6 plus pi into 2 plus pi into 4, this is equal to pi common into 12. So 3.14 into 12. This is easily solvable. 12, 314, 12. .68 centimeter. Now we have to find the area of the shaded region. How can we calculate this area? So this is very easy. First of all, we will calculate the area of this whole P to PQRS semicircle. This semicircle, we will subtract the area of QQS semicircle and add the area of PBQ. Let's like this. This is the whole area equal to, let's say, A1 plus A2 plus A3. What is A1? A1 is this area, minus A3, sorry. A1 is whole this area, that will be equal to a whole circle, the area will be equal to pi r square. Area of what is the area of semicircle? Will pi r square by 2. Okay. Area of semicircle. Area of semicircle, pi, what is the radius of the whole circle? 6 centimeter, 6 square by 2. Then we will add this area. The radius was what? Radius was 2 centimeter, pi 2 square by 2 minus the area of this circle, equal to pi 4 square by 2. Now pi by 2 will be common. It will be 6 square 36 plus 4 minus 16. Sorry, yes, the pi by 2, or this will be equal to 40. 36 plus 4 will be equal to 40 minus 16, it will be equal to 24. By 2 will be equal to pi into 12 centimeter square, of course. Wait a second, have I made a mistake? Minus 16 is 24. The pi into 12, we have seen this here, so should be equal to 37.68, but I think this answer is wrong. Let's check in the answer key 58, 37.68. Oh, the answer is correct, but the variables are defined in such a way that you will get same thing. I mean, can you think that the perimeter and area will be equal? Well, you can say perimeter and area are different things. Of course, area is this region, they also have different unit, and perimeter is the length, but still it's quite interesting that it will be same. That's it for this question. This was a very important question, and this took us about 10 minutes. I hope you have understood this question. These are the type of question that will not come in your exam. We all know this. So why do we still do these type of question? The main reason is that these will sharpen your mind. This will allow you to think in such a way, in more way. Let's say let me give you an example. Not example, this will, let's say, this will like workout. People's workout and they grow their muscles. The same way, if you put pressure on your brain, the type of pressure that these types of question gives will increase your brain capacity, will build the neural networks, will build the channels through which you will be able to do similar question or easier question very fastly and very clearly, because sometimes we do question and we don't even understand them. You should first try to understand a question, then after that you should try to solve it. If you do not understand the question, then try to understand it however the way you can, because without understanding you will not enjoy, and if you will not enjoy, then you will feel burdened. Please, this is just an advice, or you can just say this is just a lecture. Please work hard and move ahead. That's it for today's video. Thank you.